482 Life, and it truly is a life-saving tool, just like you said that even somebody that needs help, that may be in a pregnancy situation or may have had an abortion and is pregnant again, they can go ahead and call that telephone number confidentially and really find the help that they need. And taking that on a personal level, I know that you're taking this another step of faith, of a new outreach, a new ministry that you're doing with retreats for healing recovery. Why don't you share with us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'd love to. Last year, God just placed it on my heart to start a new ministry, and it's called the New Heart of Texas Ministries. And our mission is to provide healing retreats for abortion recovery, and we use Rachel's Vineyard programs. But Cindy, I believe that all healing needs to be free. So we're providing these healing retreats free of charge. And that's the cornerstone of our program. Next year we're going to be adding healing retreats for sexual abuse.
That is so great. And you know, hearing you say that healing needs to be free, and it's Jesus Christ's truth. He sets us free.
Yes.
Coming to Him gives us that freedom from that pain that so many of us have had in our heart. And these healing retreats are again another safe place where women and men, couples can even go, right?
Yes.
Like I know you've had couples and even people that think that they may not need any healing. Like I know one of our previous guests had shared about this beautiful retreat weekend, and you also have a memorial ceremony. How can somebody get a hold of you?
You can go to our website, www.newheartoftexas.org, and read all about it and sign up for a retreat on there. We have men, couples, women, grandparents attend these retreats. We've even had an aunt and an uncle come on the retreats. And so far we've led 24 retreats, and each and every one have been free.
And I know that you also give tools and resources for that healing to continue to go on. And you've had people even from out of state, outside of the great state of Texas, to come to your retreats. So we're real excited about that, Mary Lee. You know, just in closing, what I'd like for you to do is, if there's somebody that's watching right now and they know that they've tuned in, this is not by mistake, of just offering them some hope and healing and encouraging them to maybe even go ahead and call the helpline.
Sure. Cindy, I would just like to say that anyone who's watching this show right now, you are not alone. There are people out there who are suffering from their abortion, but who have found healing in Jesus Christ. So there is hope and healing out there. And I just encourage you to pick up the phone, call the helpline right now, and start your healing today. Don't wait another minute or a year or 10 years. Find your healing now through Jesus Christ and abortion recovery.
Mary Lee, I'm just so thankful that you've been on the show today. And again, I want to encourage our viewers also to call in, not to wait, to join with us. There may be somebody that's also watching, and like you and I have become a part of Operation Outcry, that God can use what the enemy has meant for evil. The deepest part of your life can also shine light and hope and healing to others. So I thank you, Mary Lee, for being with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Breaking silence till they'll remember we were here.
Welcome back to Faces of Abortion. Well, Alan, I know that we've had an amazing show today, hearing from Mary Lee Mason about the National Helpline for Abortion Recovery. Just such a great tool to have for our nation and for those that are hurting from the pain of abortion.
It is, and one of the things that's the most amazing thing about Jesus is He takes people who are broken by some sin and transforms them into a minister of help and healing to others. And I've seen so many women of Operation Outcry go through healing, and then start their own ministries, like Mary Lee Mason, like Millie Lace of the National Helpline. And this is actually exploding all over the country, and the need is so great that more and more abortion recovery programs are being started. And even recently, the American Association of Christian Counselors has started a brand new division called Crisis Pregnancy and Abortion Recovery Network. And I know you're part of the board of advisors for that group.
I am, and I'm so excited about that too, because, you know, I hear about the pain. I talk with women. Some research shows 1 in 3 American women have suffered from the pain of abortion, and we're a nation that's crying out for help. So thankful that these are being raised up.
That's right. And if someone wanted to become a member of that American Association of Christian Counselors division, it's only a very small fee to become a member of that. So if you're a crisis pregnancy counselor, or even lay counselor or professional counselor, can become part of that division. And I think it's just great that we are beginning to recognize as a society the devastating consequences of abortion.
Tremendous need. I know, you know, I've talked about this is almost a generation that's being raised in the post-abortion pain of their mothers and fathers. It's time for healing in our nation.
It really is. And so, you know, we continuously urge you, if you're dealing with the pain of abortion, to call that National Helpline for Abortion Recovery. It's a terrific resource to you. And right now, you're going to hear from the founder of that National Helpline for Abortion Recovery, Millie Lace, who is a licensed professional counselor as well as a member of Operation Outcry.
Hi, my name is Millie Lace, and I'm the founder and director of Concepts of Truth and the National Helpline for Abortion Recovery. I love this TV show because Faces of Abortion is actually where our National Helpline went national. I will never forget talking with Alan Parker and the Justice Foundation, and I was one of those women who filled out a declaration form. And I will never forget the day that I asked Alan if the women who were filling out these forms were getting counseling, and he said, or recovery, and he said, I don't know, we're not counselors, are you? And I said, yes, I am. And he said, well, do you have a number we could have them call? And you know, I think back to that day, and I'm so thankful that we followed what the Lord wanted us to do, because I can truly say it has been a plan of God. And I feel very honored and very humbled to lead this. And we have staff that now are in 7 states, and they answer 24/7. And when we get a call, it's very confidential. And because all of us who answer the phone have had an abortion in our past, we're a very safe place for people to call. And so it's just been exciting through the years. We've actually had thousands of callers, over 6,000 callers from all 50 states, Canada, Puerto Rico, Germany, all over the world. And the women and men who are calling us are hurting after an abortion. And so I just encourage anyone that if you're hurting today, that you would pick up that phone and that you wouldn't let one more minute go by in your pain, because we will understand and we will listen to you. And not only will we listen, but our goal is to get you into a local abortion recovery program. And that can be so exciting. If you've never thought about that, or never thought that you can even heal after abortion, well, you can. I'm a perfect example of someone who went through recovery. And in recovery, we need to grieve our loss, and we need to understand that we didn't get to grieve when we had our abortion. And so it's just exciting to know there are programs out there that we can refer you to that will actually lead you through that grieving process. And so when you go through the grieving process, you will reach a freedom that you've never had before. And the enemy of your soul wants to keep you in your shame and your pain, but God wants to set you free, and the truth will set you free. So call the number 866-482-LIFE or 866-482-5433, and you will be very glad you did. We'll refer you to local help centers. We'll mail you a packet of resources if you need that, and maybe you're just not ready right now. Maybe you want to talk with us 2 or 3 times. That's okay too. Like I said, everyone understands because we've been there, and so feel free to call us. Also, we will follow up if you will allow us to check on you and make sure that you got the help that you were really seeking. So I just encourage you today. You know, there's I'm thinking back of some of the calls that we've had, and we've had babies saved on the helpline. We've had girls who, I'll never forget one girl, she said that she was pregnant and her boyfriend had said, if you're pregnant, kill it. And she said she was walking through the room at 3 a.m. and Faces of Abortion was on. And she said when she saw that number on the screen and she thought, you know, I could call and talk with someone who's been there, and is this going to hurt? And I will never forget. And that baby today is adopted and saved, and to God be the glory, little baby Jack. Other helpline callers, like I said, from all over the world have called, and I just can't say enough about this program. And so I just want to thank the ones that are helping support it, and thank you for everything that you're doing out there, especially if you're one that's hurting because you want to take advantage of this opportunity.
Thank you for watching Faces of Abortion, a production of Operation Outcry. If you would like to make comments about our program or find out how you can get involved, please call 1-866-4-OUTCRY or visit our website, operationoutcry.org. We want to hear from you. Whisper